Hello, this is Daniel Holleran with Amet Ministries. Amet is the Hebrew word for truth. And this is an update on the coming San Francisco earthquake and tsunami. And God is also going to have me touch on the dealings with Israel and Iran, and also the new Madrid earthquake, believe it or not. And once again, I wish to let people know that I'm going through a trial with my voice and that sort of thing. And trials are like visiting a travel agency which you do not wish to use, a bad travel agency, because sometimes you get sent to places you do not wish to go. Like the Lord said to Peter, you're going to go through something in which you do not wish to experience. So if you see my other postings about the coming earthquake, tsunami to San Francisco, this is an update on that. This is done right after Thanksgiving or Black Friday. Okay, having mentioned the color black, I'd like to show you something. Of course, orange and black. Orange is warning, black is death. Or green is life, contrasting that with black is death. So choose you today whom you shall serve, either life or death. Okay? Lord gave me a divine appointment a couple of weeks ago. I was looking for a certain type of music, and I was witnessing to this young man, and I said, if you have any relatives in San Francisco, tell them either to get out or get saved. Or get saved and get out. Okay? And the man was not living for the Lord. And he said to me, this startled him. He said he had a dream. He was fleeing water, which was like 3 or 4 stories high. It was a wall of water. I said, well, that's a tsunami. Okay? And whether people back east want to believe this or not, America and Israel are inextricably linked. Okay, Hanukkah and Thanksgiving are linked. Okay. The pilgrims struck a covenant with the God of Israel, and of course the Jews are God's people, and we've been grafted in. Now this was interesting. Yesterday I was on the computer, and the Lord misdirected my fingers, and I was meant to type in the first 3 letters of THE, which is thee, and the Lord had me type in TEH. Then he had me continue to type, and this was of the Lord. He had me type in Tsunami Motors, which is actually a car dealership in Nebraska. TEHRAHNI, which of course is the capital of Tehran. Okay. So the title of this dealership is Tsunami Motors, and what that meant is Tehran is going to continue to motor on with nuclear weapons. They're pulling the wool over people's eyes. And President Obama knows that. He could care less. He is no friend of Israel. Now, if you spell TEH backward, you get HET. And sometimes, like in the word Hanukkah, the C is silent. So you can begin with the letter H. So you get the Hebrew letter Het. Okay? Now, Het is assigned the number 8, which of course means new beginnings, but also stands for Noah. And we are in the days of Noah. It means the beginning of sorrows, new beginnings of sorrows. It stands for a wall or fence of protection, and that wall or fence is coming down for America. It stands for the Exodus. The letter Het. Okay? Let's see if I have this. I think God had me pick this up today. Vaguely, that's the Hebrew letter Het. Okay? It stands for life. It also stands for the Lamb. And to get under the Lamb. Okay? Make sure you belong to Him and the lintel and the doorposts are covered by his blood. If you are not covered by his blood, there is no help for you. There's no defense for you. And lastly, the Hebrew letter het, the top half, resembles the top of an ear. Okay? And yesterday I saw a man with possibly the largest ears I have ever seen on anyone. And that's not mocking him or anything. We're all made in different ways. But God was pointing out to me that he who has ears to hear what the Lord would say. God showed me yesterday 3-2-1 several times. Time is running out for America and Americans to get it right. Now, another thing I was going to say was, I think the Lord's going to have to bring this back to me. But Tehran Motors, as I say, Iran is motoring quickly towards nukes. And President Obama, ironically, gave a speech in San Francisco about Iran, okay? And God brought this forth to me. He had me meet a man with the name of Marshall. He brought me along to a truck with the name MacArthur Express. And of course the big three, Roosevelt, Churchill, and Stalin met in Tehran during World War II, the Big Three Conference, a war conference. Wars are coming, okay, very shortly. And let's see, I may have to pick this up. Yeah, I'm going to pick this up later on. So again, this has been Daniel Holleran with Amet Ministries, and this is an update on the coming San Francisco earthquake and tsunami, and what's coming with Israel and the new Madrid earthquake coming to America.